Hi, welcome to the channel. I have a few things I want to talk about, and one is going to be that wonderful tournament that was put on by Catherine B and Nathan Benjamin for Benjamin Wheels. I want to thank them. I want to thank everybody that participated. I made lots of friends, new friends. It was great. It was absolutely great. I had a blast. I came in last minute. This is my very first. Came in last minute. I was working real hard to find fish, all the right fish, because I did catch a lot of fish, but it wasn't the ones that I needed for the tournament. So eventually I was able to get it, and I hope you see that video. But anyway, I wanted to talk about I have another tournament coming. I'm so nervous. I don't know what to do. I'm still trying to figure things out. I'm learning a lot of things. But I want to do a couple of rigs that I want to use for this tournament coming up. I definitely want to use something that I tied, because I do have some rigs that were given to me by Pompano Rich. I talk about him all the time, and I'm definitely gonna fish those. I have some rigs that I got from Nathan, and he ties some really great rigs, and I'm gonna use one of his as well. But I want to use my rigs with everything I've learned and I put together, and I got from Pompano Ridge. I want to tie my own rigs, and I want to fish my own rigs based on what I've been learning. I have some great hooks that I got from Pompano Ridge, and they're excellent. I've been testing them and catching lots of fish of both colors. And I think they're like powder coated. One is green and one is orange. And they attract a lot of fish. I mean, so I plan to combine the orange with the orange, with an orange bead, and the other one with a green bead to match it. So that's what I want to do. I want to tie my own rigs based on what I've been learning, what I've been seeing. I like floats, but I don't have any confidence on my float. So I have another product that I found by Surf Pro Tackle, and I've been using it, and it's absolutely great. So I'm gonna tie some rigs with that. I have all colors. I mean, I have everything, you know. I'm still learning how to use the board, the rig tying board. I bought this is my favorite, guys. Look at this amazing board. I bought it for $20 in this meet and greet that I went. Sean Turner made this, and it's absolutely great. It is as raw as it looks. It works absolutely great. It is my absolute favorite, and I like it. And I take it with me if I'm traveling and stuff. This is the board that I take, because I could do 3 rigs, 2 rigs, single rigs, everything with this one little board, and it's easy to carry around, so I love it. But now when I'm home, I upgraded a little bit and got this rigging board from Bird of Prey. And listen, I am not sponsored by any of these people, but if I tell you this is absolutely great, I'm gonna give you another shot so you can see it. It's absolutely great. Sorry for the beeping, but this board right here is absolutely great. And you can tie 1 rig, 2 rigs, 3 rigs, the same thing with it. Has different space. It has measuring board. You can use this. Has multiple use, but I use it for home, because it is so big. So it's kind of uncomfortable to carry, but it's an absolute great rigging board. It has little pockets where you can, I'm gonna try to point this camera in that direction so you can see a little bit better what I'm doing. So this is my rigging board for the home. I have these little clips here that holds it in place, and I have all my rig. I'm gonna try to make like, I'm not gonna bore you with all these, but I'm gonna try to make like 8 rigs for this tournament coming up on Saturday. So I hope it turns out good. But I have these green beads and small hooks that I'm gonna use 15-pound fluorocarbon on, because I want to target a certain, you know, whiting. So I want to go lighter on the leader with beads. Maybe that would help me, you know, with that, but who knows. But here I have the 30-pound fluorocarbon cigar that I want to tie the floats and tie these hooks from Pompano Ridge. I'm also going to attach some beads with this, but I want to combine these hooks with some of the Surf Pro tackle stuff and try to make me a rig that has both floats and beads to see how that works. You know, hopefully I will be able to catch fish with it, because they're all great products. And like I said, I'm not sponsored by any of this stuff, but I know it works, you know, because I've been fishing. Since I've been fishing, my fishing has improved because I've been using all these great products. I'm gonna use this green one. This is killer with the green hook and a green bead. Yep, and those 2 rigs. I need another orange hook. I gotta buy more of these guys. These hooks from Pompano Ridge are killer. Absolute killer. Or so good. So anyway, I grab it, bring it around the 3 pegs. Come on, thing. It's not staying nicely for me. That's why I like the other little board. And then I extend it this way, about another 3 inches out from the board, and that's where I do the loops. I do like at least 8 or 9 loops. I like for it to be nice and big, the knot, you know, no slippage. Then I'll leave my fingers in it. Let's see if you can see that. No, you can't see that rigging, but you'll see my second one. Bring that loop in through the hole you leave, put it back in the peg, and pull. That is that. So then you come to the next pegs. These you can see. Look at this, guys. Look how easy that is. And you come here in the middle of this triangle. Come about 3 inches from it. Go about 3 inches from it. Let me make sure that I have enough. I like to keep it equal. 2.5 to 3 inches away from the board, and that's where you do your little loops. I do about 8 loops. Kind of lost count, but 7 to 8 loops. You bring it to the middle, back in the peg, and look at this. Cinch it. You should wet the knot. Look how perfect that is. You should really wet the knot so you don't mess up your line. And then you take this loop that you made and bring it to the first circle. I usually go to the peg, to the first peg and the next knot, and that gives me this much away from it. If I do the same thing each time, the first peg here and the first peg here, and that's where my cut is, that's where I'm gonna put the loop for. I gotta use my knife because I don't have my snippers. It's one ugly knife in it. Yeah. Whoop. Oh, there it is. I thought I cut it. It fooled me. It acted like if it cut it. Oh, almost there. But here it is. That's the rig, guys. Perfectly spaced. Then I take the swivel, do a uni knot. I tie all the knots are uni knots. And I do like 7 to 8 turns. I like more like 8 turns because in my mind I like even things. So I don't know what that means, but I know that if I count numbers, they have to be even numbers. I like the even numbers. That's it. You make it tight. You wet it and close it. Cinch it down. And that's it. That is your knot. That is your knot, guys. At one end you have to try to find my snippers. 1 second, please. I don't see them, but normally I'll have my snippers and you could cut this piece off, these tag ends. And now in these loops, sorry, that's my phone. In these loops, then all I have to do is put those little hooks, floats that I said. I'll do this one first. And that's it. That's how I tie my rig, guys. You got about 3 feet or, I don't know, 4 feet of leader. One end you put it to your braid or your line on your rod, and the other end you put the sinker. That's it. So that's what I'm going to be doing, preparing for my tournament. So you guys saw it. That's how I'm going to do it. So wish me luck. Because I'm really, really nervous. So, and you know, I'm questioning everything that I'm doing. You know, am I tying everything right? Do I have the right colors? You know, besides doing what you got to do at the beach, you know, this is like where it starts for me. You know, do I use the right colors? What colors do I need for this day or that day? Or what is the water going to look like? Do I have enough rigs to cover, you know, the water conditions? So it's so much it's driving me nuts. But hopefully I show you what I do, and hopefully you learn a little bit. If you don't know, and if I do something wrong or I'm doing something that's not right, you know, you can tell me that too. I take, you know, criticism in any direction, good, positive, or negative, because that's the only way I learn. So I hope you like this video, and if you do, please give me a like, give me a heart, whatever you want to do. So till my next episode, live it like you mean it.